Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today we have a very special episode. We are doing a holiday special for Halloween, which is coming up in just a couple days. So whether you guys are watching this on Halloween or the day of or the day after, I don't care. I think that it's really awesome just to spend a little time with Ghostrick because Ghostrick is one of my all-time favorite decks. I think that it's a really, really cool, fun deck. I've done a few small alterations to my old Ghostrick mill deck. I added in Zeus and Access Code Talker, not cards that you're going to go into every time, but if you think that your opponent is still going to like steal the game if they add like a really strong resource to their hand or something, and you just have to go into Access Code Talker, it's a pretty good resource to go into, as well as the Zeus, which is just there. If you have to wipe the board, you don't really want to because you have all of these like continuous traps and stuff. Or you just have like the Ghostrick Knight to keep your opponent's stuff face down, as well as Ghostrick Parade, but still, getting a Zeus out there is really, really powerful, and you can get like a 2 Disruption Zeus if you have Angel of Mischief beefed up, which doesn't really happen very often. But anyways, going on through the deck really quickly, we have Ghostrick Mummy, 2 Ghostrick Skeleton. The reason why I only play 2, because again, this is the Ghostrick Mill focus. I still just only like playing the 2 skeletons because you mainly want to get to your Jiangxis and anything that's going to draw you into your engines. So like I play 1 Pot of Extravagance as well as 2 Triple Tactics Talents. These talents aren't always going to go off, but Extravagance, you only really ever want to use it once, which I know it looks super duper awkward to just play 1 copy of Extravagance, but you never want to draw into more than 1 of them. And so my rule is it really doesn't hurt you to have 1 copy in the deck. It's essentially an Upstart Goblin, but this nets you 1 more card than an Upstart Goblin, so for that reason I really like playing it. Quaking Mirror Force and Drowning Mirror Force are in here as just a really nice way to either flip your opponent's monsters face down permanently, but that's not going to do anything for Link monsters. So for Link monsters, we have Drowning Mirror Force, which will bounce all of your opponent's cards back into the deck, which is unfortunate that it refuels the deck, but I'd still rather have them take resources into the deck rather than into the hand, because your opponent otherwise is just probably going to summon out a lot of their engine stuff back anyways, depending on what is on their field. But I still just really like the Drowning Mirror Force. Plus it deals with direct attacks, which we basically always make our opponent do direct attacks. We're also playing 3 copies of Parade. I just really like Parade over Mansion, but I'm playing 1 copy of Mansion, 1 copy of Renovation. That way we can sort of swap them in and out, and Renovation is just nice because you bounce 1 field spell to your hand, and then you can search for your other cards. So if you have Mansion on field and you want to get a Parade, or vice versa. Also, Called by the Grave, kind of in the same in here for the same reason as Triple Tactics Talents. Monster Reborn is a secretly really nice card because there's a lot of one-ofs in here. We have Ghoul in here just as another form of getting rid of Link monsters. So Ghoul, kind of like the Drowning Mirror Force, it just helps you to attack over big boss monsters. I recently I beat over like a Decode Talker against a bot here on Dual Nexus when I was testing today. Ghostrick Mummy is just super nice in here to get an additional normal summon, and so if you have Mummy, Ghoul, and Skeleton out on field, you get a pretty powerful guy. I believe it's 3,800 attack is the total, which is really, really nice. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the deck. Nothing else too crazy. I just have sort of like these level 2 tech cards in here just as, you know, I wanted to play as many Ghostricks as I could. This is sort of an all-around Ghostrick deck. It doesn't essentially play off of just the mill style, so you can do like the Ghostrick Ghoul beatdown, or you can do Angel of Mischief shenanigans, or again you can go for the mill. But you really only need 2 of the skeleton because you got the Monster Reborn in here to either bring it back, or you bring back the Mummy with Monster Reborn, and then you do like a you know, a rank 1 or rank 3 play, go into Angel of Mischief, and then get your resources back with Alucard or Dullahan's graveyard effects. So that's a whole mouthful, but basically that's the way that I'm running the deck. So that's just sort of my examples for what's going on here. So let's see if we can mill out our opponent. If this goes super good, maybe we'll do like an Angel of Mischief, like where I have to beat my opponent using Angel of Mischief. Let me just turn my volume down here real quick because I almost forgot about that. Okay, we don't need Dueling Nexus to get us in trouble. Okay. All right. So we have a triple tactics talent, which I'm okay with. Okay, but we do have a Megalo Smasher X. This is a pretty powerful, actually, deck that the Dual Nexus bot plays with. Our opponent did add Ash Blossom, so our triple tactics talent could end up being live, which is really nice. But yeah, the opponent having this field spell along with the Seize Stealth attack is actually a really tough combo to get around. We'll see what happens here, how we fare. But yeah, so like your opponent constantly just keeps getting resources to their field with that thing. We are going to set this fairy because we're not seeing a Jiangshi yet. And we're going to pass our turn there. Oh, no, that's really bad. We just got hit by Harpy's Feather Duster. Duster is just about the worst thing that that you can get hit with this deck. Okay, so our opponent's going in for the attack. We're going to try to... yeah, we're going to Lantern. Our opponent has the Ash Blossom to stop our Mary, which is unfortunate. That's a really big blow. Okay, so we have Lantern. Why don't we activate another copy of Parade? That's going to help us. And then we might just have to pass turn there. Ghostrick Parade effect. Yes, we're going to Parade. And so now with the Parade, we already have the Mary, so we might as well pick up... I'd like to pick up... Sometimes I like to get the Mummy here. You know, that way, depending on what you draw for your following turn, you can get a lot of summons going. Now we can chain our Ghostrick Mary. I believe, yeah, we might as well just go with the Mary now, even though it's going to get negated by the Ash, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Ash can't negate that. Special summon from the deck, I thought that would work. But anyways, we're going to put Skeleton down, I believe. Just so we can get some milling going. I know that it's nicer to go for Jiangshi sometimes, but we're going to take some damage here, and then we're going to use Parade one more time, and now we'll pick up our Jiangshi. Getting the Skeleton going, I think, is a little more crucial in this point now that we have a lot of our engine going here. Okay, so we have two triple tactics talents, which is a little bit more unfortunate. So now with the Mummy, it really helps us accelerate into our effects of being able to mill, because now we can mill 4, whereas if we hadn't gotten Mummy, we would have only been able to mill maybe 3 cards. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, and our opponent only has 14 cards in deck? Oh, okay, but then they're going to hit us with that card, and that's going to really hurt us. So, Skeleton is kind of just, wow, our opponent only has 14 cards in deck. Oh, because they used Pot of Desires. That's almost like cheating. Okay, so, so we could technically go with Relinquished Anima here and suck up that monster. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. I really want to get Alucard out there. I feel like our opponent has something to where I can't target his stuff because of, so I can't even get out the Relinquished Anima. At the start of the damage step, no. Cannot be known once your turn if your opponent activates a card effect, you can control another. Okay, well maybe we can destroy that thing, but our opponent always keeps getting back tokens anyways. So I think we'll go to the Alucard. We're gonna get rid of Skeleton, and then this is where it gets hard with the Mum. I think we're gonna get rid of Mummy, and there's a reason for that. So we'll go to Alucard, and then we'll activate Alucard's effect, get rid of the Mummy, and then we'll pop a set card. Okay. Oh, okay. So that doesn't work, but that's fine. We just really wanted to detach off of Alucard. Gosh, maybe we just want to go for a Zeus. We might try Zeus in here. So, so we have Angel of Mischief. We'll activate Mischief's effect and detach Alucard. Detaching him will allow us to add Renovation. We could get a Scare. Scare doesn't really do us much. Ghostrick Knight wouldn't be bad either. But I think we'll go with a what do we do? Nothing really calls out to me, so I think that we'll take a scare for now. That way, at least if we get one monster, we can do some shenanigans. We're going to use Alucard and get back our Ghostrick Mummy to hand, just because that's just such a nice resource to have. The unfortunate thing now is that Angel of Mischief can't actually get over any of these cards, so we can't use Alucard in any kind of way. We still can't use Triple Tactics Talents, so I guess we'll set that, and then we'll probably... I should have put Angel of Mischief in defense position. Okay, so I think that, yeah, that was a big mistake on my part too, was not putting that in defense. But we'll go ahead and flip these guys to defense, and then we will end phase here. So we'll see what our opponent goes with now. One effect can be chained here. Ghostrick Scare doesn't really do anything against the token, so we're just going to take that. Oh, okay, so that card does make it so his cards aren't destroyed. Once per turn... At the start of the damage step... Oh, yeah, destroy that opponent's monster. Yeah, so we can't attack into their stuff. Oh, so it's a good thing that I didn't do that last turn. If your water monster battles... if your battles a... whose original level is 5 or higher, battles an opponent's monster. Okay, so my monster doesn't have to be higher. Okay, so Parade, for sure we're going to use Parade. No other effect. And we are going to get Lantern. No, actually we're going to get Mary. Mary's going to, will take some damage. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I was supposed to do Lantern. Oh, no. We can still, we still survive. So, so we have Mary. We're going to get Jiangxi. No, we have a Jiangxi. So we're going to get our next skeleton face down. And now we're going to be able to do some serious millings, unless our opponent has a bunch of stuff. So our opponent goes with Metaverse. Activate a card. No, we don't want to chain. So he's just adding another of his field spell. Yep, so he's getting his field spell to hand. Now, how about we flip our Lantern? Oh, this is really nice, actually, having that. Well, Ghoul doesn't really do us too much. Mainly because we can't attack with our opponent having that C stealth attack. But we do have an extra monster on board, which is the important part. So, and we get an extra normal summon because of our Ghostrick Mummy, which is really cool. So we will flip our Jiangxi. Jiangxi will add us to hand. What's a good card here? We could probably just get a hand trap. One of these four. Maybe Spectre would be better. At this point, if we take any more damage, we're dead. Maybe a Lantern is actually better. When an opponent's monster cards a direct attack, I would rather stop. Just I think Lantern seems better in this scenario. And then the question is, I don't think that there's not another way that we would be able to summon anything out in order to get a 6 mil, but we are just going to flip our skeleton and try for a 5 mil. Nice. So our opponent has no way to stop it. Cool. Now the question is, do we go for... I think that we do want to go for another Alucard. Maybe we'd even want to use a Relinquished Anima here. Anima... So if we go with Anima, then we could even go into a Nightmare Phoenix, I believe. Yeah, we could go into a Nightmare... Oh, wait, no, we didn't get rid of our Phoenix. Yeah, so we go into Nightmare Phoenix, and then we could... man, this is tough. What do we want to do? Just to make sure that we can... keep our board, and we just have to have a free open space on board for our Lantern, so that's the big thing that I'm kind of worrying about. So I kind of do want to get out the Anima, but if I get out Anima, then I kind of almost have to commit to an access code talker, or a Link Karibo. Yeah, so we can go with Ghoul and Jiangxi into Alucard, activate Alucard, pop the set card. Okay, that doesn't really change anything. And then we will go into Angel of Mischief. Yeah, we're looking good here. So Angel of Mischief, activate her effect. I actually saw this earlier on Dueling Nexus, that this attach one Ghostrick card from your hand. That effect is actually the effect that you detach to add a card from your deck to your hand. So they're flip-flopped here on Dueling Nexus. This is supposed to be the other option, but Dueling Nexus sometimes has a lot of bugs. But good thing that I did that in testing beforehand. Maybe we'll get a Ghostrick Knight now. Ghostrick Vanish doesn't sound like a horrible option either, but we're going to go with a Knight just to make sure that we can keep our opponent's stuff face down. Ghostrick Alucard, we can now add something else back, so we could go Fairy. Parade doesn't do us anything. We already have our milling stuff. We can't really take any more damage, so I don't think that Mary even helps us, so I think maybe we'll just double up on our milling in case our opponent wipes our board somehow. We will go ahead and set the Ghostrick Knight. We'll see if there's any other options. Again, we could go into Access Code Talker, but I just really don't want to. I want to keep this as Ghostrick themed as possible. So we are going to set all these guys face down, and then we do still have our Ghostrick Scare, which means that we are going to be able to, you know, flip our opponent's stuff face down if they try to attack us, and then we have an open monster zone that we are able to use Lantern. So our opponent declares an attack. We don't want to use Scare quite yet. I would like to use Parade. That's only for, that's for direct attacks. So yep, that's going to get destroyed. Now we want to use Parade's effect, and we want to chain our Lantern in order to negate the attack. So we'll set the Lantern, negate the attack, and we still get our search. So we will pick up another Lantern, just in case. And our opponent's going to set, just in case our opponent has a really good card, we could technically flip. Man, I don't want our opponent to have that negate card again on our skeleton, but we're just going to sort of see what happens. So we're going to flip our Lantern, flip Mummy, flip other Lantern, and then we want to mill 6. So we can normal summon Lantern. That's just going to be our normal summon for the turn. Normal summon Lantern, and then pick up Dullahan. Yep, we'll go for Dullahan there, and then we can still normal summon out one more time with our Ghostrick Skeleton. So we get a 5 mil. I don't find a way, not seeing a way to get us to draw an extra card. Dullahan, have we already used 3 Angel of Mischiefs? No, we haven't. Dullahan, we can activate his effect. Get rid of you. Take your attack down. Special summon, and then we can go into Angel of Mischief one more time. Was there a smarter way to do that? No, I don't believe so. Angel of Mischief. Again, there's just no good ways to special summon out a Ghostrick card. So we'll get rid of that. We're not going to chain any of those effects. We are going to add, we're going to add a Renovation this time, just in case we need that. Activate Dullahan's effect, and then Dullahan, again, there's just nothing in this deck that really can special summon itself on the fly, which is unfortunate, but we'll just add this Fairy for the fun of it. And we will flip our Skeleton for a 5-card mill. Nice, get rid of 5 cards. Our opponent now has 1 card, so they do get 1 more turn, which is unfortunate, but we do have a pretty good set of stuff for negating. We don't really need our rest of our engine now, so maybe we'll go into Alucard, and we'll put him in defense, activate his effect in order to blow up this set card, just in case that has any relevance. Okay. And then, you know, now we would be able to go into Access Code Talker, but it's still good to have our Ghostricks on field that can set some stuff face down, so I think we're going to keep that. Triple Tactics Talent still just has not really done anything clutch for us, but we are going to end phase, and our opponent is now going to draw their last card. Okay, opponent goes for an attack, and we are going to just try to Ghostrick Scare. And so we'll flip all of these guys face up, and then set his Megalo Smasher face down. Now we might as well just flip up our Ghostrick Knight, and then we don't have anything else to do. So our opponent is going to do that. Alucard goes to grave, which means that we get another card yet to our hand. So we'll add a Ghostrick Lantern in case he pulls any other shenanigans. But he doesn't have anything, so we're going to go to our turn, and we are just going to end phase, and our opponent has been milled. Okay, so that went pretty swimmingly. So I think now we definitely got to go and try for a Ghostrick Angel of Mischief stall out. I know that last duel, that technically was a little bit easier considering the fact that our opponent did use Pot of Desires, which milled him quite substantially, but it still was very nice that we were able to, I think that we had that duel under control, so we were able to mill him pretty easily. So even if he hadn't done that, we would have milled him in another 2 turns. So we do have Pot of Extravagance. Those Angel of Mischiefs and stuff really came in clutch that last duel, but I do just want to try one of these. We need at least one Angel of Mischief to do what we're trying to do now, but we're going to banish 6. Hopefully we banished most of our Link monsters. Okay, so we got rid of 2 Alucards. I'm pretty happy with that. We got rid of the So Cute boss, which is unfortunate. But, hey, I'm pretty happy with that. Nice. We did get the renovation as well as the mansion. That's a really great way to start out. And also we have the mummy. This is a really nice looking hand, to be honest. So, mummy at first isn't really that great because you'd rather have a Jiangshi. But now, depending on what we get next turn, now we can activate our renovation. And then we'll be able to, I think that we'll wait until our opponent gets into the battle phase, but we'll be able to definitely use our renovation, which is going to be awesome. So our opponent's going to go for Desires again. So this would have been another really nice duel to mill in. Yep, see, now our opponent's going to go Feather Duster, and now we're going to chain our Vanish. We'll reveal our Jack Frost. Oh, it gets rid of set cards. Oh, wait. Face down defense monsters you control can't be destroyed. That's right. Dang it. Okay, so, man, that blows. We should have gotten our parade there. Okay, so, Traptrix Rafflesia. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we are going to, Mummy doesn't really do us anything. We don't really want to summon any of these guys, so I guess that we will just end phase. Maybe we do want to just Jack Frost if he attacks us again. I really wish that we would have had that parade. I can't believe I did that. That sucks. We can still get this. That Quaking Mirror Force will be really nice. We might just need to wait a while to activate it to make sure that we get a really high impact. Wait till our opponent has like maybe another 1 or 2 more cards on board. Otherwise this would be a pretty good time to do it. This is a really weird deck my opponent's using. We're going to go with our Lantern. Now we're going to go with Jack Frost. Set that face down and we'll summon Jack Frost. And then I think that we'll just take this 950. It's not that big of a deal. Half damage at this point. There we go. Now we got a Terraforming, which is cool. So we'll Terraforming, get a Parade, and now with Parade we should be able to get things cooking. So we'll activate the Parade there, and we will, we can flip Ghostrick Mummy, I guess. Oh no, because we can't attack. Monsters cannot attack face down defense monsters. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to be able to attack with Mummy, so I guess we will just end phase. Okay, we're going to go with a Parade effect. So activate a card to fix be chained. We just got attacked with a 2,000 guy, so I think we are going to use Lantern. So then Parade is going to go, and so we can add our Mary to hand. Then our opponent attacks. We'll use Parade once more, and then no, we're not going to use that. What is this card? Quaking Mirror Force. Actually, Quaking would be Not too bad, but I still really want to just let our opponent attack a whole bunch, and then we get a whole bunch of resources, which is really cool. So we're going to add a Jiangshi, and then Mary is going to let us summon out Skeleton. Skeleton, again, we're not trying to mill this duel. Oh my gosh, we still... Our opponent only has 6 cards left in the deck because they used another Desires. Wait. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go Quaking now. But so we can add another Ghostrick Mary to hand. Yeah, oh my gosh. So I don't even think that we're gonna be able to... Well, I can't flip Ghostrick Skeleton because I don't want to mill my opponent. This is so dumb. Okay, so we need to... We're going to flip these two. We'll set Jiangshi. Summon out Dullahan. Dullahan, he only gets rid of... Or, yeah, he gets rid of attack points on our opponent. What does this do again? Oh, this can... Yeah, this can add as a material. Special summon... Wait. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Ghostrick XE monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Ghostrick XE monster with a different name by using that target as a material. This is treated as an XE summon, and then transfer the materials to the summon monster. Has to be with a different name. So, but yeah, so I can use this to go into Alucard. So we're going to go in Alucard. Wow, that is maybe going to save us a little bit. So No! Oh my gosh. Who plays Bottomless Trap Hole? No. We might have been able to do it. Because we would have... 6 turns. That's all we would have needed. Dang it. Okay, so we're not going to get it this duel. Maybe we'll just mill out our opponent just to... just to mill again, and then we'll try another duel with Angel of Mischief. Didn't unfortunately work this time because our opponent selfishly got rid of a whole bunch of his, cards in his deck. So we are going to Angel of Mischief, Quaking Mirror Force and Parade, and we'll pick up another Lantern. So our opponent basically can do nothing now. So activate a card, 2 effects can be chained. Let's end phase. So we're gonna set actually our opponent's Rafflesia. I'm not gonna flip Skeleton quite yet because we want to be able to get that effect off on our turn. So we are going to Rafflesia. Jiangshi is now going to search us a monster. So with Jiangshi, we will search and pick up a Spectre. Oh, we couldn't flip. Can't flip Rafflesia? I wasn't even paying attention. So, all right, cool. Now we just normal summon these two guys. Flippity flip Skeleton. Get rid of 5 and end phase. Okay, so we got another mill. If you're playing a deck with Desires, don't use Desires if you're playing up against a Ghostrick mill deck. That's just a good life lesson. So we are going to... We're going to try to rock, scissors, paper. Hey, paper. Okay, so we're going to go first. Try to set up a nasty board. Okay, so... Oh, that Max C is not going to do anything. Yeah, for those of you guys who have never played up against the decks here on Dueling Nexus, they play ban cards and stuff, so it's pretty balanced out because your opponent can play some really absurd stuff. Okay, so our opponent's playing Gren Maju, which means that our life points are in big danger. This could be troublesome. So we are going to Parade, pick up a Mary for sure. Activate a card, one effect can be chained. Yes, we're going to use Mary, and then we will search out... We have quite a bit of cards in our hand. None of them are hand traps, so we will pick up Mummy just so we can do a little bit of field swarming. So we'll get the Mummy now, and we might be really close to just wanting to get out our mansion, because if our opponent is playing a Gren Maju deck, they're going to be able to deal us some really heavy damage. And we probably don't want to use Skeleton's effect to do any milling, that's for sure. So we're going to summon Skeleton here. We're going to flip Jiangshi. Do you want to activate Jiangshi's effect? Yes. Ooh, impermed. Okay, that's fine. We can work with an imperm. Ooh, Alucard isn't really going to do us anything, but we're going to... I guess we'll get rid of this Jiangshi because we have another one in hand. So we will go with Alucard. Can't use his effect, but then we will go with an Angel of Mischief. And I'm thinking actually we might not even Angel of Mischief on this. We're not going to... So, because he'll be able to run down Angel of Mischief if he gets... if he ends up getting... Yeah, if he ends up getting Gren Maju, he'll be able to stop that. Angel of Mischief would be able to search out some really nice stuff. Maybe we need to just hope that he doesn't get a Gren Maju for now. And even if he does get a Gren Maju, we still die. So we're going to have to replace Parade, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. So now he's got a Desires. He's going to get a Gren. He's got to have a Gren Maju. No? Okay. Not really sure why he attacked into my card. He doesn't have to attack. But really was hoping... Okay, so Doll is actually going to be really nice because when it gets flipped, it's going to change the Gizmecha Orochi back face down, which is going to be really perfect. So we're going to flip that. Oh, I forgot to add a material. I'm just not really sure what I want to do with this Angel of Mischief yet. I'm thinking this isn't really the Angel of Mischief that I want to be adding materials onto yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate its effect and try to get. We're gonna get rid of this, and then we're going to get Ghostrick Scare. I would have preferred Ghostrick Knight, but I kind of messed up on the last turn. Or actually we go for Renovation now. Let's go for Renovation now. Renovation is going to be nice in case our opponent doesn't end up getting into the Gren Maju next turn. Then we can still summon one more time because we have the Mummy. So we will flip face down, flip Mummy face down, and then we'll set this. And then Angel of Mischief. We have actually the Jack Frost for a attack negation, so we're actually looking really good right now. So we're still just not going to activate any effects of Angel of Mischief. I believe our Angel of Mischief, if we view its materials, it still has 2 materials on it. We have to get to 10 to get the auto win, which means that we need to get moving very, very quickly. So our opponent gets the Eater of Millions, which is going to be a big problem for us. We're going to activate the Ghostrick Reform. No! We drew into the card that we wanted anyways. One effect can be chained. Jack Frost. We don't really need to stop that with Jack Frost. So our opponent is just sort of getting all of the answers to our stuff. But now we do have the Doll, which is really good. We have the Mummy on board still, which is nice. And now Jiangshi. We can use Jiangshi to, so Jiangshi's effect, yes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the Fairy. So we can go into a So Cute boss, which will be really, really nice. So we will normal summon out our skeleton, summon out the Fairy, special summon out So Cute boss. And so Cute boss we'll put there. I should have definitely put that in defense mode. But we will be able to activate So Cute boss and detach you and get rid of Eater of Millions because that's going to be a really big pain. Now our opponent can no longer use that zone, which is kind of nice. And then we will Alucard. Do we want to Alucard? And then so we would be able to use Alucard, go into Angel of Mischief, and then we've got a good handful of materials there. So we're going to finally get rid of the mummy because, you know, mummy's still good, but Jiangxi's going to help us get to some of our hand trappy stuff. And so then we will go into Angel of Mischief. Again, still not really sure why I didn't put So Cute Boss into defense mode. You know, I'd really like to keep this parade on... I'd like to keep the parade... I'd like to put it on the board, but we need to just start using Angel of Mischief's effects. So we're going to use Angel of Mischief, and then this is the one that attaches on from the hand, so we will go ahead and do that. Special summon... No, we don't... Wait, can we put in... No, we can't put an Angel of Mischief on top of a Mischief. Oh, but we can... So here's the thing, is that we would be able to... You know, we're going to take So Cute Boss, and we're going to put Angel of Mischief on top of it, just so we don't take more life point damage, and then also we'll use this Mischief to be able to do searches, which is going to be cool. So we'll get rid of So Cute Boss here. One effect can be chained. No, we're not going to chain that yet. And so now we will, Ghostrick Knight would come in handy. I think that we'll just go with a Ghostrick Scare for now. And then we will set the Scare. And we're just going to leave that Renovation Engrave for when we really, really need it. So we will end phase. What? Why? No, we had that. Well, anyways, guys, we were not able to get our opponent killed by having 10 materials because Dueling Nexus glitched out on me. But that was still really, really fun. I think that we still would have gotten it. We would have probably had it there. We had a lot of good resources. I think that we would have gotten the win there with the 10 materials on with Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. But yeah, my Dueling Nexus glitched out and I have to get going to work. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope that you guys at least enjoyed the mills where we were able to mill out our opponent. So that was very, very fun. So thank you guys. Hopefully you guys have a good, happy Halloween. Let me know down in the comments section what you guys are dressing up for as for Halloween. If you guys are doing anything Yu-Gi-Oh themed or just whatever. So yeah, let me know down in the comments section, and we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.